I really like him as a player, and I'm very, very not happy that he had to go through a lot of things that he has been going through, like the bullying online and all. Man had to delete his Twitter account. Welcome to Brodd Talk, your ultimate Chelsea podcast, hosted by me, Enwerem Chibuike Alexander, aka Symply Brodd. Here on Brodd Talk, we bring you the latest updates straight from the heart of Stamford Bridge. Okay, that might be a little bit misleading. Straight from the heart. Does that mean we are recording from Stamford Bridge? Stamford Bridge is home. So wherever we are, Lagos, Amsterdam, London, we are at home. I'm thrilled to have you join us for today's episode. So June 26th, I'm recording this episode just in case you listen to it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 years from now. Just know. Today we are going to do Chelsea news roundup. So from the latest headlines and updates coming out from the top journalists. So let's dive right in and enjoy the fun. So there are some exciting news, and I don't think there is any not too exciting news. So we are eyeing a new goalkeeper, despite the fact that some of the top journalists came out to say, Mauricio Pochettino, we want to stick with Kepa, who, by the way, got married during the weekend. Congratulations to him and his partner. I wish that this be a turning point in his career. So news came out some weeks ago or last week, saying that Mauricio Pochettino will be ready to work with Kepa Gallagher as the number one. But still, Matt Law came out during the weekend to say, we are still eyeing Mike Maignan. So I'll just keep tabs on the news to see if this is going to bring forth. But since Mendy is all but gone to Saudi Arabia, or is due to Saudi Arabia, is all but done, I think we still need a goalkeeper. There's an episode of this podcast that has not been released. I might just release it anytime. Like I did a keep, sell or loan episode, and it was not released. And most of the players that I actually said we should sell are either gone or on their way out. But then it's already still news, but I'm going to just release it. So I see that sometimes I get these things and I hit it on the head. Sometimes. So another thrilling update is the verbal agreement on personal terms with Caicedo. So we keep our fingers crossed that we don't mess this deal up. Even though I'm not really sad about the Ugate's deal, but a lot of people have been talking about it and saying, let's not mess this up. How we messed that up. I just want us to get this over with. Are we getting the player? Are we not getting the player? Are we moving our side to a different player? Is he the type of player for us? That's for the coaches to decide and the scouts. So, and it's not just all about incoming players. So we have some speculation about outgoing transfer. Matt Law again said that Juventus is showing interest in striker Romelu Lukaku as a potential replacement for Vlahovic. Now, Vlahovic might just be moving to Stamford Bridge, and Lukaku will just be moving the other way. So it's just like a swap, not really a swap deal, but like almost a straight swap. So it will be killing two birds with one stone, because we want to sell Lukaku and we need a striker. So we send him for both clubs to be killing two birds with one stone. Sell a striker that wants to leave or another club's want, and buy a striker that will come and play. So yeah, that's it. And Ziyech is under signing that is all but done. Fabrizio Romano said, "Great news, Chelsea fans. The Ziyech deal is officially closed. So all contract has been checked, sorted out, and done. So yeah, moving to Al Nassr to play with the goal. Yeah, and then to the most, I don't know what I'll call it, one of the most ongoing negotiation saga. So Fabrizio Romano said Mr. Mount has come out to say he's not signing a new contract. He has made it clear that he wants to leave. Sell me now or let me go for free. So I doubt we want to allow him go for free, even though news report coming out again saying he's ready to work, he's ready to come back for preseason like next week. With season start next week, like join preseason training and all. So we'll just watch whatever happens. We're just getting like mixed reports. Some people feel there is a PR going on for both sides. Like Chelsea, some people feel Chelsea are feeding Fabrizio Romano news, and then Matt Law and the rest are getting their news from Mr. Mount's camp. Whatever it is, we'll get to know the truth in due time. So, but if you ask me, everybody knows what I want. Or at least if you've been listening to this podcast, I want him to sign. I want him to stay. I really like him as a player. And I'm very, very not happy that he had to go through a lot of things that he has been going through, like the bullying online and all. Man has had to delete his Twitter account. So we also heard that both Pulisic and Loftus-Cheek are or might be on their way to AC Milan. So just wait and see. I hope they bring in a nice deal for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We are looking for around 13, or we're asking for around 13.7 million with 3.4 million in add-ons. That's good. That's good. Decent price for a player like of his stature. And for Pulisic, we're seeking for 25 to 30 million. Well, I don't understand. But I would have thought we'll get more than that. But yeah, he has not really played, and also maybe that's a factor into this. And we've also heard that Aubamayang, there was an offer from Galatasaray that was rejected by Chelsea for Aubamayang. How low would the offer have been for Chelsea to have rejected it? Oh no, and it must be pretty low because Chelsea have been selling players. So, before we wrap up today's episode, so Fabrizio Romano also came out to say that some players are leaving. So we have Azpi, who will most likely be leaving via contract termination. Then we have Pulisic, Aubamayang, Gallagher. If good bids arrive, so we're just waiting for a good bid for them. And then Chalobah situation. Yeah, so it's always bittersweet to say goodbye to players, especially when we have some of these experienced players leaving. But sometimes it's just better to say goodbye. Except you have been under a rock, you already know that Caicedo Koulibaly's move from Chelsea to Al Hilal has been confirmed by Chelsea, and the player has been unveiled by the club that after just one season. But then, yeah, it didn't really work out. Maybe it would have worked out after another season, but they decided to cut the ties. More money saved from the wages, so we can sign new players. I don't think that's priority now though for the club. So, and that says we've come to the end of today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe on all your podcasting platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. YouTube too. You can listen to this episode on YouTube. You can listen to it on Spotify. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts. And yes, good news. We are in the works. Our website is almost ready. It is actually ready, but I want to wait until there will be a rebranding. So this is news. If you didn't stay to the end, you wouldn't have gotten sold for you. Congrats. We are going to have a rebranding as in mid-July. So, and then the website will be available so you can then listen to Brodd Talk on Brodd Talk's website. So, thanks for listening once again. Don't forget to follow me at Symply Brodd on all social media platforms. SYMPLYBRODD, Symply Brodd. And until next time, keep the blue flag flying high.